Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna play a new Lou game that released a day or so ago, called Hell Cafe. I got this early enough that there was no Steam review, so I actually have like no idea what this game is about, other than we're breaking out of prison, I guess. Stop! You can't run anymore. Holy Jesus Christ! It's Jason Bourne. Don't commit any more sins. No, I didn't mean to do that. Stay away. We gotta run. Well, they're not really like shooting. Can I like plead my oh god, I got killed. I got shot. Oh no. Ah, my legs. This brings me back to like 2001 after The Strokes released Is This It? And every song was the same. Everybody tried to do the exact same song. Coffee shop. Oh shit. Oh, Hell Cafe. My personal hell is working at a cafe and illegally distinct Starbucks. Is this the afterlife? Huh? Why am I wearing these clothes? Let's go. What an intro. Okay, and it's over. Alright. So like I said, I have no idea what this game is about. Other than that, the Steam description for this game is like the most, it's like, why am I here? What is this? What am I doing? Oh my god, here's the pochies. On the pochies. And I was like, classic loot. The description doesn't really describe the game. Where am I? The one thing though is like nothing compares to the cinematicness of Lou games. A cafe. It's like you won't find this this much cinema outside of like Metal Gear Solid. Beans. Okay, the fun of Lou games also is finding out like what things are interactable in the environment and also how to interact with them. Because sometimes it's Z, sometimes it isn't Z. Or spacebar. Oh. The Mii's are here. A strong espresso. Sure. Alright, I'll make it. Here you go, a strong espresso. Thank you. Phew, that went okay. Oh no, there's hair in my soup. When I was sleepy, I drink it often. Why is the big poachy there? The big poachy wasn't there before. Sometimes, no matter how hard I tried to stay awake, I'd fall asleep. No one can fight off sleep. Huh? Is this my backstory? Phew, that's the end of the errands. Time to begin the real work. Working on DeviantArt and getting bank selling NSFW free art. As I always, it starts with sitting at the desk. What is that? No? Ah, no! Okay. What a way to brand your beer. Ah, no, don't drink me, no, senpai. Writing and erasing lines of text pile up. Words are gathered and words are spun. Eventually, the story forms a vortex swirling round and round. A golden knight rides his horse and pierces the demon with a lance. A unicorn judges a saint and offers its horn. A two-headed serpent opens its massive jaws and swallows the city whole. The ocean in my mind is calm, it feels peaceful. A drop of red blood falls into the blue sea of thought. Holy shit. They should have sent a poet, and I know it. Hope I don't blow it. Looks like I dozed off for a bit, but the work's not done yet. Maybe I'll go buy a canned coffee. They have those now? What is this? Why do you keep your Mountain Dew / shampoo in the corner of the room? Oh. Alright, so that's not interactable. Is that a VTuber up here? Xmas. Oh, when is there gonna be a Santa VTuber? I just made the $1 million idea. Please don't steal. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do you really think someone like you can write a real story? Okay, that's not the question you should be asking right now. The first question you should be asking is, why is there a floating fish next to me with, like, that's floating on top of a boat? You're already 33 and you haven't achieved anything. Is running away into your imagination a healthy life? I never got a notice about a class reunion. That guy's married with 4 kids. I need to fix the microwave soon or it'll completely break. Keep your feet on the ground. Don't numb yourself to the pain. My savings are almost gone. I don't have enough money to live freely. Think things through again. Alright, damn, I didn't need to have a whole existential crisis because of a fish. No. No mazes, man. Oh. Did I solve the maze in one go? I want to believe that everyone was born because they were wanted. That's actually kind of like a really sad line. Let's go. By the way, I've gone through so many mazes at this point in my life, in my gaming life, my gamer life, that my mind just completely goes blank inside of them. Like I like lose the ability to talk about things. Because if I went to hell, right? It wouldn't be a cafe. It'd be just an endless maze of like nondescript walls and just going around in circles and like dead ends and stuff like that. That'd be my own personal hell. Do I need to come back to the place that I stand? That I stood? REM lyrics here. Stand in the place that you were, now turn left. Oh my god. I found the coffee, give me coffee. This is what you have to do to get coffee in this damn place? If that was like how it was in my life, I would have to give up drinking coffee. Need to get back to work. Just sit at the desk. The text piles up. Words string together meaninglessly. I must have had things I was better at when I was a kid. I remember running through the sugarcane fields with my best friend. The golden sun was blazing hot and I squinted my eyes. The rustling of the wind and grass echoed around us. What am I writing? What was I trying to write? This wasn't supposed to be a diary or autobiography. I fall asleep again. Time to buy another canned coffee. No, anywhere but the maze. No. Please end my suffering. No, not the maze again. Okay, what do you have to tell to me, fish? We were to inform you that you were not selected. We look forward to your next application. I hate when that happens. There's a freaking lobster in there. Anyone can do this job, so don't worry. Can't even manage a cash register? Just don't come back. If that's the best you can do, you won't make it anywhere. This is a bright and cheerful workplace. Pain is the only universal language in this world. Stay home and watch the house. Eat some vegetables for once. That's enough now. Tomorrow will be a better day. I see. Please forgive me. Oh no. Like, I understand the maze is kind of like a metaphor for the, you know, dead ends and never-ending malaise that you sometimes have in life. But I like, it's so good that it's not even a metaphor, you know? It just is the malaise at some point. In video games, I should say. Okay, now I have to find the vending machine. I do love the sound, like this music. And by music, I mean the soundtrack. Like, there's one thing you can say about Lou games, and it's that the music is always, like, on point. Like, even when it doesn't make any damn sense at all. Is it the place where I'm supposed to be? Because this is the, yeah, this is the thing here. But she knows how to make a atmosphere. She knows how to set everything up. Because if I focus on the music, I start getting, like, super anxious. Oh, there's more than one. I see now. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. What's over here, though? Okay, I see. So, behind the first buttons is where the vending machine is. Or actually, no, that's where it is. I got an achievement that's 54YU, 45YU, 54YU. Repeated ad infinitum. And then we collapse from overwork, probably. Life just keeps going. This must be that earlier customer's memory. It's like that. The transition is so good because you have like okay, so I'm guessing that person died from like overwork, right? And they had nothing going on for them, and all they had to do was, you know, write stories because they wanted to say something about the world, right? They wanted to, you know, have some impact, a contribution to society, but they were always rejected. They were always passed aside and ignored, and they eventually died from overwork. And that, like, the music behind it, like that drone that just kept on going and increasing, added so much to that. The maze, I mean, it's metaphorically, like, apt. It's thematically relevant, but I hate mazes, and that's just a personal bias. But then it just switches to, like, this music, and it sells the idea of a very pervasive sadness so much better than, like, a sappy ballad. Because life just does keep on going, and you might be having the worst moments of your life, but somebody's playing a samba in the room next door. And that's what life is. Curry and an iced latte. Sigh, should I take off these clothes? Not on YouTube, please. Here you go, curry and ice latte. Thanks. Now that I think about it, this place doesn't have a clock. Or a Glock. You know, I keep that thing on me. Have you ever fallen into a hole? Please no hole. Oh, the rocks are fish! Did you see that? Up in the mountains, I went to bury something. And on the way back after I buried it... Quotation marks. You fell into a hole. I fell into the most wet cave of all time. Jesus Christ. These rocks are damp. Oh my god. We found it. Ultra wet. Yo, this is the slimy ass cave I've ever been in. Jesus Christ. And I played Bloodborne. There were some slimy ass caves in that game. Alright, so there's gonna be a little ox statue. And like, have you ever actually like truly played a game unless you 100% achieve like get all the achievements? I don't think so. You know what? The ox statue was probably at the beginning of the cave and I ain't going back. This crazy train doesn't have no brakes. That's how I live my life. I think I accidentally just came all the way back somehow. Alright, never mind. Okay, somebody's crying. In the distance. Hamburger. It's a 3-stack mushrooms and Swiss hamburger from Jack in the Box. Why is there a hamburger here? Wasn't someone just here? Ah, I see. This is the source of all hamburgers. Holy crap, that sound just almost destroyed my sound drivers. You know what? Not the first thing I would have done. First off, look at the condition of this cave. You know there's mad moss all over the place. And then I would not have eaten the hamburger in the slimy cave. But that's just me, you know. I'm kind of a prude like that. Okay, I will say that, okay, this is also a maze. But I like mazes that actually have, you know, some defining landmarks. Like, if you make a maze that's just repeating walls and walls and walls and like corners and dead ends, right? That's when my mind goes blank. But if it's like a cave inside of if it's a maze inside of a cave, like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Hamburgers and curry rice, those were their favorites. They just pissed twice at the end there? What was that? I really like how shiny everything is. It's really funny. Okay, I didn't go down this this hole. There is another loot game that I've been putting off. It's called HELLLLCAFEEEEE. It's about horny mice, I think. I don't know if I can have that on my channel. I haven't seen an ox. I'm gonna lose the 100% achievement at this point. Wait, I'm back at the start. God damn it. Okay, did I go down here? I think this might be new. No, this is where I ate the hamburger. Okay, that means I didn't go down here. What's that glistening in the distance? Glinting. Calling to me. Oh my god, it's gamer heaven. There's so much of it. Ha 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 ha. I didn't eat enough, I'm glad. This too and this too. Ha 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 ha. And then some for the homies. Oh! Let's go. Need a hand? Hey, what the hell are you doing? Huh? He was a cannibal, I think. It's a hamburger. You want some? It's a man burger. Yeah, let's not talk about that memory. There's no point in overthinking it. Also, you gotta like understand that somebody's gonna get eaten in every single Lou game, okay? It's a dog eat dog world. It's a poachy eat poachy world. A cafe latte and egg toast, please. Ah, okay. I guess I have to make it after all. It is your job. You are working at the Hell Cafe. Here you go, your cafe latte and egg toast. Yes, this so good. Just glad to hear that. Oh my god, what if Anime Hell is Anime Hell Cafe is it's a maid cafe, but all the maids are actually period relevant French maids. And they're not all the sexed up French maids that we have now. My mom used to make this for me a lot. Hello, Pochi. That's a fish. That's not a rock, that's a fish. That was back in the summer. Back then, everything was summer. Evangelion? Coffee break. After my mother's funeral, I went outside to play. I should go back to Mubo Summit because apparently I missed a lot of the endings. You're like supposed to play the game more than once. The cicadas were crying and I saw a big mountain. Blue sky, heat, white clouds. That day's goal was to catch as many beetles as possible. Well, here's Paul. Here's Ringo. Here is George. Oh god! Mom lay quietly in a wooden coffin. The smell of air freshener was stronger than usual. I noticed but didn't think it was worth saying out loud. The sound of wind chimes echoed in the room. Alright, here's Lennon. Paul, George, Lennon. Wait. John Best? I forget the actual name, like the George Martin? The fifth Beatle? I don't know how I lost track of the Beatles. I wonder if there are Beatles on that big tree too. What the hell? Keith Richards? Oh, there's one. It's right there. So this is where it was. The Beetle. It's already night. I should head home. Not before I knew it. I knew there was gonna be a little ox statue here. Nagai-san. A dark figure? It's just standing there watching me, menacingly. I'll just head home. By the way, I'm working on Godot. I think I have like everything, like the coding experience to make a Lou game. And I'm kind of tempted to make a Lou game. But I don't think I'd be able to like recapture her poetic sadness / horniness. It kept watching me the whole time. But the gaze felt warm. Like someone watching over a child. Like it would be a pale imitation. It would not be as good as an actual Lou game. Since then, that shadow and those eyes have always been part of my life. Everything was summer. It was the sun's fault. Also, you probably live in the tropics. I must do it for Nagai-san. Oh, you gotta give one for the pochies. Hey buddy, I fed you. Okay, I brought you into this world, I can take you out too. Ungrateful little brat. This place is no good anymore, I need to go somewhere else. Yeah, it's infested with the pochies, even though I built graves for everyone. Why are you building graves if you're feeding them to Nagai-san? So are they all just empty graves? Still, it'd be a waste. I'll bring something back from the shed. I'll bring a body part with me? I'll bring the head. Aw. Oh no, it's Jean Paul, George, and Ringo. This is how I'll get ahead in life. Here, Nagai-san. I offer up this meager head to you. Even then, the shadow watched me nearby. The warm eyes that watched over me were beside me. Even at the very end. Was that a huge hamburger? Is it gonna eat me too? The shadow was there then too, like a Grim Reaper was just there. Maybe everything was for this moment, to be there when I felt like this, to welcome me. I've come home, Mom. Ah, hello. I learned a lot about a human life by following you. I'm really grateful. Aw, well it's wholesome. I'm sorry I haven't talked to a human in a while. I've been hiding all this time. But don't worry about it. So how does your life end exactly? Since I'm here, you can just stay as you are. The shadow revealed itself and corrected my mistaken assumptions. I honestly thought this big shadow was something like my mom. I thought my mother had come in a different form. But that was just me projecting onto it while ignoring her. Oh my god. Post-nut clarity? I still don't quite understand it, but it must be some kind of monster after all. Obviously, it's 10 meters tall, but the fact that life didn't go well until the very end, somehow that's kind of funny. Hehe, ha 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 ha. Huh? What is it, huh? I am bleeding out, Nagai-san. Then just watch me. Watch me reach my end. Lines that go hard as fuck? Goodbye, monster whose name I never knew. What I remembered last was a summer memory. An empty room after clearing out my mother's belongings. And from that room's window, the sight of the blue summer sky. This game is so good, man. Well, I guess things like this happen. This lady is so over it. Let's look. Can I see the fish? Oh, they get added. All my friends are here. Oh, and then the burger. Oh, I understand now. Okay. So these people are adding their memories to me. So the fish here was the person who was writing too much. Pochi here was, to be honest, I don't remember where you were from. The guy-san was just the lady that was there. And that was the cannibal. Okay, so cannibal, overworker, Nagai-san. I'm pretty sure that's all of them I've had so far, so Pochi just like showed up. Caramel coffee. Hi. Caramel coffee. Okay, coffee break. Please don't talk. Here you go, your caramel coffee. Thanks. I wonder how sweet they wanted it. Ah. I love this song. No particular memories come to mind. Ah! That one's gonna be the most fucked up one. Never mind, it's actually the most chill hip-hop beats to study and relax to. When I was a child, I think I used to play a lot of different games. The Slide, my favorite game. I could touch bugs and animals without feeling grossed out. I don't really feel that way anymore. I was like that too until like a freaking beetle flew at my face once when I was 13, and that's like when I started hating bugs. Also, they did infest like my room when I was a kid. Like there was an infestation of red ants that just showed up, and I was so traumatized by that I started hating ants after that. Like before, I used to be able to like keep them in like a little terrarium, because I liked watching them like dig around, right? But one day, like when we were moving out, a nest of them just burst through the wall. I was in my room reading, and then I felt something on my leg, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. So I kind of like brushed it off without looking back, and then I felt it again, and then I felt some more, and I'm like, and I looked back, and there was a mass of red ants coming out of the wall, and there was like the little drones too, the ones that can fly around. It was terrifying. When I was little, I looked forward to having dreams. I remember having dreams in a future, feeling hopeful. I used to feel uneasy falling asleep after watching horror movies, but if I held a stuffed animal, I was okay. Now I've become just a little more comfortable with the night. When I was young, I wanted to grow up quickly. I thought that once I became an adult, I could work in lots of places, that I'd get bigger and be able to reach high places. Youth is wasted on the young. That's what I believed. Because you never know what you got till it's gone. Every day just goes by. Get dirty, wash, get dirty again, wash again. Day after day, the same thing. Help brother, I'm stuck. Help step brother. But honestly, it's not so bad. The number of chairs I can sit in gets smaller every year. What? That's always been the case. There are things I can do and things I can't. Like, sit in a chair? Even so, I never want to go backward. Even now, I want to believe it's not so bad. Goodbye. I almost forgot about the ox. Goodbye, my sweet childhood. Hello, crushing despair and loneliness. Huh? There was still one more customer left? They came in while we were zoned out, zonked out on the memory. Oh! It's glowing! This is the end. The end music. Something wrong? I work at the weed cafe, I just noticed. I know it's not a weed plant, but what if? Am I right? It's your turn next. Or so I'd say, but it seems we finished collecting everything. You may not remember, but let's grant your wish now. Huh? What wish? At least explain it properly. My wish was to have an empty cafe all to myself. It's a light sending me to heaven. Heaven Cafe. Okay, just had to check if there was anything missing. Alright. Is that a stairway to heaven? She's blowing a stairway to heaven. All that glitters is gold. What was this cafe really? Maybe it was some kind of waiting area. Purgatory Cafe! Well, whatever. Anyway, I like the protagonist. The protagonist is just like, huh, what's going on? Well, whatever. What does it all mean? Well, I guess, whatever. That's a very poorly, sorely needed protagonist. The protagonist that has, like, no clue what's going on, but, like, accepts everything in stride. I'm born again! I got a achievement called because I think I got all the oxens. It's gonna feel funny, but I actually felt something when it zoomed by the cafe and I saw the pillar of light. That is true poetry, man. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for making another game, Lou. I was afraid because this game was gonna be released like in June, right? And it said like releasing in June, and then it said coming soon, and I'm like, oh no, did something happen with the game? Did something happen with Lou? But no, it released. All right, I'm glad. You know what? Maybe I'll play Whole. I also need to still play Thanks Mom. I think that's another Lou game that I've been putting off. But anyway, if you made it this far, I remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what I actually really like this one. I think this one's probably the most I would say poetic, most emotional of her games. At least that I've played. From what I remember. I know that there was a Chirrup. But I think that this one actually, you know, got like, I would say more... How do I say this? I don't want to say meaningful, but it was more artfully done. I guess I'll say. Anyway. I'm glad you watched. Remember to like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.